All right, so you want to start a YouTube channel, you want to monetize your platform and make money, not just by selling your digital products, but also by posting content. I got you. If you're new here, hello, my name is Jasmine, and in this video, I want to talk to you guys about how to monetize your YouTube channel quickly. All right. I'm laughing because what I feel like is a lot of times people are looking for an easy way to get things done, but there's no easy way. But if you want to monetize your YouTube channel quickly, you have to just post, and all of the time, like every day, multiple times a day. I've been on YouTube now for 4 years. My very first YouTube channel, which was my weight loss and fitness channel, I don't post on that channel anymore because I'm no longer like heavy in the gym and making gym content. But that channel took me the longest to monetize because I just didn't know how to get my channel monetized. But since having that channel, I have 2 more channels. So I have a total of 3 YouTube channels. And the other 2 that I built, I got those monetized within 3 to 4 months tops. And that's because I learned the secret, which is posting every single day, multiple times a day, all right? A lot of times people are on YouTube trying to figure out how to get it done quickly, how to get it done easily. But if you want the truth, you just have to post, which is what you're avoiding doing. So you'll watch YouTube videos on how to monetize, but you won't just do the thing that'll monetize the video or monetize the channel, which is post, okay? You're overthinking your entire YouTube channel. There's no reason why it should take you years upon years upon years to monetize this channel. It doesn't take that long. You're making it difficult. You're trying to get this perfect idea, and all you're doing is wasting time. If you just posted the videos, I promise you your channel will be monetized way more quickly than what you think. And something else I want to give you guys too when it comes to monetizing your channel quickly is to do the thing that you can do consistently. When I first started my weight loss and fitness channel, it wasn't actually a weight loss and fitness channel. I was thinking about doing vlogs and stuff, right? And this was when I was just getting into OnlyFans. I was making a whole bunch of money. But the problem with that was I've always been an indoor type of person. I have been a homebody for I don't know how long. Even before I had my OnlyFans, even before I was a content creator, I just loved being at home. Like, I really was not someone who was out and about. I was never someone who had a whole bunch of friends. I was a very introverted person for as long as I can remember. But I wanted to do a vlog channel because that's what I thought was the cool thing to do on YouTube, right? I saw other creators doing it and they were making hundreds upon thousands of dollars a month. So I was just trying to follow the trend, right? But in the process of me trying to create this vlog channel, I realized how difficult it was to do because it's just not something that I do. And it took way more mental energy to try to plan out what to do, which wasn't something I was going to do anyways. Trying to figure out how to make my life look so cool when it really wasn't that cool in the first place. Like, it just became a headache. And I wasted so much time trying to strategize and figure out how to make this vlog channel instead of to just lock in on something that I can do every day consistently because that's just who I am. And what I noticed is, well, I go to the gym every day, right? I'm consistent with that. I really am losing weight. Let me just do the thing that's conducive with my life, which is weight loss and fitness. And then once I locked in on that, it was so much easier to post every day, multiple times a day. And I didn't have to go out of my way to get it done because it was something I was going to do anyways. Same with this channel. I love talking about mental health. I love talking about business strategies. I love talking about content. I love talking about money, how we're going to turn $10 into $100. Like, that's just something that I love to do, which is why it's so easy for me to sit in front of this camera and do it, okay? With my other YouTube channel, my 3rd channel, that's more of an OnlyFans funnel channel, right? So the content I create on there is to get gentlemen to join my OF. And that's what I do all day. Like, building my OF is something I do all day. So it's easy to make that type of content because I was going to do it regardless of whether I was on YouTube or not, right? So stop overthinking the process. Something else, a lot of times people spend way too much time on editing, and you really don't have to do that. Now, if you have a vision of what kind of YouTube you want to have in the future when your money's right and you have all the time in the world, then you hold on to that vision, but you do that later. Start with the basics. Start with something that's going to get you to the overall, okay? So build a channel with something that you can do consistently every day, multiple times a day. And then over the years, as that channel is starting to make money, you know, and you excuse me, maybe your goal is to quit your day job. I don't know. Maybe it's not, whatever. But once this channel that you're building takes off, well, then you can invest some money that you're making from your primary YouTube channel into setting up another YouTube channel to do the thing that you've always wanted to do. Maybe you want to travel. Okay, well, if you can't afford to travel, then that's just not something that you should start your YouTube channel on. Start on something that you can afford to do every single day so that you can get your channel monetized and get some traction. But you're trying to do things that you don't even do. I get on calls with women who join Glow Up Academy, and their ideas are beautiful ideas. There's nothing wrong with them, but the problem is it's not something that you do every day. It's not even something that you do once a week. Some of y'all, it's not even something that you do once a month. So how are you going to make a YouTube channel on that thing if it's not something that you do all the time? Because if you're not consistent, I promise you, you won't monetize anything. You won't have no business. You're making it harder on yourself than it needs to be. Do something that's very simple. Consistency and simplicity is the key. The more simpler your idea is, I promise you, the easier it is to be consistent. I tell you guys all the time, or I used to, I don't know if we haven't really talked about YouTube monetization in a while, but if you go back to previous videos, maybe you're in the car all day. Maybe you do DoorDash or Instacart or something like that. Maybe you drive trucks. I don't know. Well, then record your content in your car while you're sitting there. I used to do that all the time. If that's what's going to make you consistent, then do it. That way you can actually get the motion that you need to monetize the channel and you can get one step closer to your goal. But again, you would rather sit around and watch people talk about how to monetize a YouTube channel, and you'd rather avoid the thing that will monetize it, which is creating the content. You are a content watcher. You're not a content creator, and that's the difference. That's the difference. If you have an hour a day, why don't you spend that hour, instead of watching more videos on how to monetize a YouTube channel, spend that hour creating videos. Now you have 2 or 3 videos that you can post. Now you're moving the needle forward, but sitting around and watching about it isn't going to get you anywhere. They get you absolutely nowhere. I'm glad you're here watching this video, but at the end of the day, like, if you don't implement what I'm telling you to do, you're still not going to be one step closer to monetizing. It doesn't take as much as you're making it. You are an overthinker. You are the queen bee of overthinking, and it's got to stop. And when I say post, I'm not talking about just once a week. You can start with that. I always tell you guys to crawl before you walk and walk before you run, right? So if you're not posting at all, well then okay, let's start with once a week. But as you get more comfortable, you need to be upping that to 2 times a week, 3 times a week, and eventually getting to every day or multiple times a day. And if you do it in the way I'm telling you to do it, just keep it simple, sit in front of your camera like what I'm doing here and just talk about whatever your passions are, whatever your niche is in, well then it's not going to be hard. You'll be able to knock out 3, 4, 5, 10 videos a day because it's not hard, because that's what you like to talk about. You could talk about it all day, whatever that thing is. And this is how you get the motion. This is how you get closer to monetizing. When you make things simple, stop overthinking every single thing. And listen, I used to overthink too, okay? So just know that anything I say in any of my videos is also me talking to my younger self. But I cannot stress the importance of just posting. I have been posting every single day. I think we're on 3 times a day now with this channel, and I've seen significant growth. I've seen way more subscribers. I've seen way more comments, way more views, all because I got out of my own head. Every video doesn't have to be perfect. I actually stopped caring. I'm just going to talk about whatever comes to mind. I asked ChatGPT for some ideas and I just talk about that. Some videos might get 10 views. I got a couple of videos now that's gotten 1,000 views. But the more you post, the more you just throw at the algorithm. One of them is going to hit. 2 of them is going to hit. 3 of them is going to hit. And as you keep doing it, more and more and more are going to hit. Now you're getting your watch hours. Now you're getting your subscribers. And now you're monetizing your channel. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. I can't wait to read what you guys have to say. Also, you guys make sure you join the Patreon. The link is down below in my description. Subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.